Nick Marsh will kick it off. Avery from the 5. They'll open in the gun. Chris Peterson would like to strike early and often here. And right away they put it in tight. Staying right in the gun. And that slip screen to the outside, and down goes 3 and out on the first series against the Broncos. Moore determined not to give it to him, fumbles, and the Utes have recovered it.
Cox also has a chance to just beat his man around the edge. He gets right around Nate Park.
Certainly have not used much of it during the season. And there is a little bit of the read option, and Boise was... And he will put it away and take off. Getting back to the...
Try to confuse the offensive line. A lot of pre-snap movement.
They rush 4. Kane moves away and incomplete. 39-yarder on its way. And he pulled it to the left. Back at the Mako Bowl, Las Vegas. And there is that deep handoff. Herbie, you've been waiting for them to come with the running. One more. Looks at a 2nd and 6. Jet end around action. There's a penalty flag thrown on this play as Martin breaks the daylight. Out near mid.
On the offense, number 47.
Utah shows pressure up front. And they gang up on Martin as a result. Spreads the field. Has plenty of time. Incomplete. Shaky Smithson. He could be the secret weapon in this game. He's a terrific return man for the Utes, and Bronfman makes him go out of bounds. And Kane will hand it off on the inside, and there's a gaping hole for 11 yards in the backfield. This look certainly hurt Boise up at Nevada. And Kane, Broncos stripping it away. Second down. Kane on the move, gonna throw deep, got a target open, got him inside the 5.
Penalty. Downfield, number 85 was covered, making him not eligible to catch the pass. That's a 5-yard penalty.
And a mental error here for Utah cost them a big play.
So they come back with an option play, and that's Smithson again. First down and 10 for the Utes. Back to the pistol. Fake again, and Kane steps away from trouble. Fumble, and Boise pounces on this one. 8:18 to go in the first quarter. Kellen Moore going to try to put it up against a 3-man rush. Steps out and incomplete.
Rushing and 319 passing.
This time a 4-man rush against it, and they throw underneath to Titus Young. Young with that great speed gets to midfield with that. After the 16-yard gain, they hand it back to Martin, and he pounds into the middle. Here comes linebacker pressure. Kellen Moore completes it out of bounds to 3rd and 6. The Utes rush 4. Moore incomplete through a high. Bronfman back, and it's a fake. Here comes, they're going to throw back to Bronfman. The Potter, he dropped it at the 30s. Asiata is the running back with Kane this time. Asiata getting back to the line. Now wide, and Asiata both in that backfield. Kane has shown he can throw on the run, Herbie. That one in. 3rd and 10 to the middle, and Shake and Bake has got it. 1st and 10 out of. So they're moving the football behind Terrence Kane, and Kane's going to go deep again. And Shaky couldn't hang on that time.
Runs right by him. Middle linebacker in that coverage has to be able to run with him. You cannot let an offensive receiver.
And dances away from trouble. Can he throw it away? Yes, he does. And there is a penalty flag.
Number 70 on the offense. 10-yard.
Boise rushes 4. And so Kane against that defense. Kane rolls the pocket to the right. Beats the problem. Goes deep. And it's dropped. A little bit.
Yeah, just barely crossed midfield one time so far in this game.
Well, here's Pettis. And he's going to get thrown back by this Utah defense.
A few passes and made a few mental errors. They'd be dominating this game on a scoreboard, too.
Here's Pettis again. And this will be third down at about
his rhythm.
Third down. There's the first down. Pettis will pick it up. Pettis snaps
that I saw the entire year this year in college football.
Boise comes with its version of the pistol, and Avery breaks it for 12 yards and another first. There's Avery picking up 2 more.
Some of the pressure off of the passing game.
Now they spread the field. Kellen Moore comes in underneath, and 2 by Utah. Kellen Moore from the gun snaps it off complete, and hold on.
And eligible downfield. Number 89 was covered and went downfield.
Under pressure, intercepted as a result of it. Picked off by Walker. Walker at the 35 and out of bounds. Just to the quarterback's right. And Terrence Kane. Now the coaches are confident enough to start putting it up on first down. Flanker screens incomplete. That was a forward pass. There's Kane again. Complete. Short of the first down. Well, on its way, looks long enough. Got it.
Moore get rid of that football.
Titus Young is very dangerous back deep for the Broncos. Here he comes from the 10-yard line now. And he just banged. Design play by the coaching staff trying to give Bronsman something positive to build on. So here we go with Martin. And again, that Utah front her team to shut the Broncos out in the first quarter. Second highest scoring team in the country, and this time the direct snap to Potter, and Potter with the option with 3. Boise State nothing. The Broncos with a big third down to start the second quarter, and Kellen Moore snaps it off complete to Young, and it is first down at the 40. If there's any question about the Utah defense, it was that secondary. There's that jet look, that end around with Young, and he Pettis as they switch the corner over on him this time, Herbie, and Moore rolls in that direction, hits Pettis out of bounds once already tonight. Option look. Potter keeps it. No first down. Kellen Moore is back, snaps it off. Pettis has got it for a first down. A big grab.
To be a back shoulder fade, which means you want to try to throw it low and away from the defender by Pettis to make that catch.
So Chris Peterson for the second time tonight goes for it. Fumble! They out of the backfield. Kellen gonna throw back in underneath
to zone.
Third down. Kellen Moore has time. Far side, incomplete. Utah trying to get there with 3 defensive linemen, could not, and they pick it up. Now he fumbles it on the way down. He fumbles it in the air on the way down. Manis has it.
He goes down. Does the knee touch before the ball is out? The ball is out, and that is a fumble.
It stopped before kickoff, and we've had good playing weather. This field drains well, and here comes Terrence Kane for a... And that play was...
Number 89 in the offense.
Shaky Smithson. He's the... Second down and 14. And the penalty flag.
And the only thing he could do is hold on for dear life. Not
Boise in on Kane, who slips away. Throws on the run, incomplete. Play a little field position with a punt here. Kane on a pitch on the option play. And Asiata took on a bunch.
Carrying people.
So now comes the punt on fourth down. Potter is back deep, waves everybody off. This is a good punt. Good job with just about every sport we've got back up in the studio in Bristol. Here's a handoff now to Martin. Martin breaks the daylight. Here he comes. Foot race. Martin turns and heads for the end zone, bringing it home. And Boise,
so far in this game, it's a power play. The right guard comes around, gets a good block on Walker, and then he gets into the open field, picks up some good blocks from his receivers.
That's from Texas for the biggest hits, but they gave him a break on this one. He doesn't have to cover this kickoff. And Shaky Smithson battling for extra yards. Inside handoff and nothing. Kane can't find a receiver, and down he will go. Kane in trouble, drops off little screen, safety valve in underneath that time. Opportunities by the Utes early.
Yep.
And there's a penalty flag called.
Oh, now, I'm thinking it's a trick question.
No. Do you know who drafted him in the first round? Here comes the
Patriots.
Exactly.
Woo, I'm on fire.
Their catch. Boise State with the lead and the football. Kellen Moore hands it off. Woo. And Avery breaks free for 13. Keeping it on the ground with the running game.
Football, these last few series, they have been.
Toss to Martin. And Martin breaks one tackle, but not the second one. He's got the first down. And then some. Busted tackle. And to the 20.
Play, unsportsmanlike contact on number 32 on the defense. The penalty is half the distance to the goal.
Here comes the hammer again for a yard. And here comes Avery on a direct handoff just to the line of scrimmage. Now Martin comes to the backfield to join Moore. Moore looks to the right. The fade, Young got it. Titus Young, but it's
the right foot.
Oh yeah, I can see the right foot right there.
What
the official had a beauty. And then Utah's offense needs something here to come alive. This return from the 6th, Taplin Ross, a defensive back. Is put back there, and right now Utah offense needs something good to happen. Here is the pitch out. Alciata, ball's on the ground. Let's see if it was whistled down. The scrum. And that one.
On the offense, 5-yard penalty.
Just few.
And now the running back runs into Terrence Kane. Incomplete pass. And they've only converted 1 of 6. So here's their 7th third down. And a pitch out trying to go wide and nothing doing. Brooks. So back to the 31-yard line. Has a seam in the middle. And return Utah becomes an automatic qualifier when they move to the Pac-12. Kellen Moore's pass is complete to Youngs also. They can use the middle of the field. They can use any part of it they want. Deep middle. Got it. To the 25-yard line. The smoothness of Kellen Moore. Again middle. Touchdown.
One of those strange formations, just try to catch. It's like backyard football. You got one guy snapping a ball, guy taking
85-yard pass plays in the middle of the field, and Boise State has scored. Now a short kickoff, and this is going to leave Terrence Kane in a situation. And that's exactly what they're doing on the fielded at the 7 by Reggie Dunn. Dunn with a big hole. Dunn explodes, and he's down at the 45. Can't just stand on the defense any longer. Kane in trouble, sacked on the first play at the 40-yard line. Kane comes back to the middle to the original line of scrimmage. Luke Matthews' first catch of the game. Made a nice throw for the first down that time, and that's Smithson, and they take it away. Brandon Thompson. Kellen Moore is up under center to start the second half. Long handoff to Avery. 4 for Boise. Young comes in motion. They hand it off, and tripped up is Avery. That offense in the first half, and then Kellen Moore and the gang got it going. Now he snaps it off for a nice first down. Runs the direct snap to Potter, and Potter runs the option with Doug Martin.
Tackles number 1 and number 2 respectively.
Boise trying to pick the tempo up. Got a wide open receiver in the middle of the field. Pettis, fumble, and let's see if they rule it out of the end zone.
Of a touchback stand.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
There was nothing there.
What a tremendous throw, but look at the freshman Bleckett right here, knocks that football loose before he gets into the end zone. They've got to be able to run the football to be able to help him out.
He's got 2 men in pursuit, and he's going down at the 5-yard line.
And attacking Terrence Kane.
Rush 3.
So they've
Gonna
got to
go deep down the right side and incomplete. It is 3rd and a bunch again for Kane, and they run that inside handoff this time, and out to the 20. They're going to pressure this time, and Potter with the fair catch at the 40 with a 13-point lead and the ball. And Avery, an excellent receiver in a foot race, has a first down. 4 turnovers here, but they haven't been able to capitalize, and now they face heat again. Out comes Kellen Moore, and this is complete to Pettis. Great bootleg action by Kellen Moore. In zone, incomplete. Fooled everybody.
Not as perfect throw as you would expect to see from Kellen Moore.
And on 2nd down,
That
back
was.
to the middle. He goes. Touchdown, Pettis. Right here. They tackling Ross, the safety. This one will be fielded at the 19-yard line and punched out of bounds.
No foul in the play, so they hit out of bounds.
They can't.
Kane, Eddie wide on that inside pitch to the 40-yard line, and Boise brings a little bit of heat on this running play, and breaking free, Eddie. They stay on the ground. There's a penalty flag thrown.
Holding number 74, that's declined. Holding number 72, that's accepted.
Asiata's back there with Smithson. Kane keeps it himself. Fumble. Terrence Kane turns it over. Instead of falling up. Play action on 1st down. Diving reception at the draw play with Martin. Here comes the hammer. Breaks free. Cuts back. And he's across the
play in the first quarter.
Sticking with it on the ground. Control. Paul, the fullback, read pretty well by the Utes that time.
Touchdown pass here.
3rd down and 8. Kellen's looking for it. Comes back to the right. Now he's in trouble. Going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds. Trouble him. Blocked. Utah blocks it. Picks it up on the move now. That's Walker, the linebacker, and Bronzman bumps it. Pointed out that there were some good running holes, and they're going to come right back to it, Herbie, with Asiata, and he's for Utah. Fake handoff. Terrence Kane can't step away. Needs to convert here. Steps up and does. Shaky. Takes it out. Goes in zone. Touchdown, Brooks. Penalties have killed Utah.
On the offense. That's a 10-yard penalty.
And they're not able to come up with it. It's a holding call right in the middle of the offensive line. Their most gifted player, Zane Taylor, the center, just locked.
Kane keeps it, breaks free, Short of that first down. Pulls it back off the play action. Goes end zone. Receiver covered. Battle knocked away beautifully by Tom.
On the defense, number 13.
I think right there, both of these receivers are kind of going back.
And Kane has time. Incomplete. Intended as wide. Moves out to the right. Incomplete. Kane's in trouble. Sacked from the right hash. No good. And Boise State with a 20-point lead, and the inside handoff to Jay. Ready for it. Hands it off on a wide sweep. And out of bounds. More here after the snap. Third down and 11. Fires off a first down pass.
Defense.
Absolutely. First down and 10.
You know, another reception throw with making good decisions and throwing the ball on time.
He comes again down the near side. Pettis, and there's a penalty.
Holding on the defense. That's a 10-yard penalty.
Everything he could to stop Pettis from getting around him, and he just locked us. See right there, he's just holding on to his jersey.
Question. It's a team that had only one bad half of football all season long. Potter is down, and he was short of the first, leading it by 20. Look at Kellen run away from pressure. There's another penalty flag. Another
Holding on the defense. That penalty's declined.
I mean, watch his body.
Trying to strike again here from the 20-yard line. He goes back, and he throws it up for grabs. Incomplete. He threw it away. Play action, second down. Fires in zone. Incomplete. Had a crack. Third down and 10. Comes underneath to Titus Young, who's got that speed. Got the first down. Drive. Fires incomplete.
There.
Shoemaker is out wide. They come back with the handoff to the 5-yard line. In fact, they're going to let him throw it, and he can do this. Looking in zone, deflected, and he goes back and gets it. Are you kidding me? He had a man open.
Oh, he did. If he would have put a little bit of air under that, it would have gone right over top of Burton and right into the hand.
From the right hash. Good. Broke the record, Herbie, for scoring by a kicker.
Yeah.
In the NCAA games. This one's going to be fielded on the 9 by Taplin Ross, the safety. Big hole. Taplin Ross down at the 45. Inside handoff to wide. Kane throws to the safety valve wide and wide. Battles for the first down. The national championship game on January 10th between Oregon and Auburn. And on this first, Kane looks in that direction, and he has got Smith and dropped it going out of bounds.
In the pass game that had either been called back or
tonight. Kane juggled incomplete, and it is 4.
And then they brought pressure. To Kane's credit, he hung in there as long as he could until the blitz.
Kane outrunning the pressure. Not going to get the first down. Boise, in all likelihood, would have been playing in the Rose Bowl instead of TCU.
Some of the heartbreak, although Kyle Brotzman, by his own admission, had said he did not believe that the kick was good. Brent?
Yeah. You fans out there probably got some pretty good ideas, too. And Avery.
Like football, and they would not get pushed around. This is not your old WAC teams or Mountain West team.
Here, Boise, in all likelihood, trying to pick up the first down, which they do, but
where they got them, evidently, and they talked about, hey, we give these Ohio State players, and you know, putting a lot into that to try to win that game, and you got to wonder how that obviously is the story how it ends.
Going to be a wonderful football
Great
game. And Boise State with Martin. And, you know, Herbie, I want to go back.
It was a different football game.
Here is the toss play now to Martin. He cuts it up in and is brought down. A reminder, a field goal which put them ahead. Canes in trouble in a foot race. Throws it away. One loss this year. You would figure they could be in the top 10 in those preseason rankings next year. Well, Chris Peterson wondered all week how the odds makers here could make him a 16.